Hello again. Here we go with part 2 of Chapter 1, Section 9. We're going to jump right into things here where we left off from problem 3, extending a pattern. This is a really interesting question here. There's a table. It says, make a table showing the number of black tiles and the total number of tiles in each figure. How many tiles in all will be in a figure with 24 black tiles? So let's look at what's going on here. This is the first figure right here. That's figure 1. Okay, I can go down a little bit. That's figure 1 right there. This one right here, that is figure 2. And then this one here is figure 3. So you see each time they're adding on 9 tiles, right? Let's look at the table and see. The first figure, figure 1, it says this is the figure number, so that's number 1. It says how many black tiles? There are 4. See, I'll put a red dot at each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 black tiles, and total number of tiles is 9. And if I go down and we look at figure 2, if we did the same thing, that has 8 black tiles and a total of 18. You can double check me there if you count them up. And the third figure has 12 black tiles, and it has 27 total number of tiles. So if you take a look right here, this next question 15 says, for each new figure, how does the total number of tiles change as the black number of tiles increase 4? So this is increasing 4. They're asking, well, what's happening here? And it should be fairly obvious to you, and I actually let the cat out of the bag a moment ago. It's increasing 9 every time. And you can see right here, here's 9 tiles, and then you can kind of see that like that was the original one, and then they added 9, and then that was figure 2 plus 9 more. So you can see the addition of 3 there as we go. Number 17 says, well, a figure with 24 black tiles, it's going to be a total of 54 tiles. And if you're wondering where we got that, you'd kind of have to extend the table. Like let's say that's figure, that's black tiles, and that's total tiles. If I extended this figure, the fourth figure, if I continued that pattern, the fourth figure would have 16 here, and then that would be what, 9 more, 36 total. The fifth figure would be 20, and that would be 9 more, and that'd be what, 45. And then the sixth figure, there's your 24, because it said how many 24 black tiles was the question, and then that would be a total of 54 right there. That's where that came from. That's one way to do that. Or you might have just noticed that if you multiplied this number here times 9, it gave you that number right there as well. Maybe you saw that, maybe you didn't. And then that takes care of that part. And this part, we're getting kind of chopped off at the bottom here, but it says make a table showing the number of light gray tiles and the number of white tiles in each figure. How many white tiles will be in a figure with 24 light gray tiles? So I believe we have to go to the next page to do this. And it looks like this. So you might have to flip back at the previous page for that figure. But if you counted up figure 1, the number of light gray tiles was 1. This is on your paper printed already. The number of white tiles was 2. If you looked at the second figure, there are 2 light gray tiles and 4 white tiles. And the third figure has 3 light gray tiles and 6 white tiles. Okay, so based on the patterns we're seeing there, it says circle the correct description of the relationship between the figure for the number of the figure number and the number of light gray tiles. So they're asking you what's the relationship between these two things here. And it should be fairly obvious that they are the same. So you're going to circle that first one and cross off those two there. And number 20 says circle the correct description of the relationship between the number of light gray and the number of white. So they're comparing now these two here. And you probably don't have to look very long to see that basically that it's this column times 2 every time to get that one. So it doubles. So they're not the same and they're not triple there. So if we continued that pattern and they said, well, what if you had 24 light gray? Well, you would take 24 times 2, right? And get 48. So there's the main part of that. If you want to do real quick lesson check, do you understand? There are the solutions for that, and that's mainly what we're concerned with for this lesson right here. So that's going to wrap up this video. There you go. That's about 10 minutes on the previous video plus about 6 here, so 16 minutes of homework plus a little bit of pausing and writing down things. Not too bad. Not too bad. Good luck. Get her down. See you Monday.